mud.
Oscar thinks it's like a rubbing toy. I think he would like that on his belly.
I think so too.
I wonder if there's any hummingbirds today.
I don't think they're back yet.
They are. They have hummingbird houses here.
Hmm?
They have houses for them. Oh, it's a woodpecker. Do you see the baby woodpecker up there? So cute. Yeah, I never see hummingbirds here.
You never see hummingbirds?
No, even though there's like a hummingbird station out there. It's getting windy. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a couple catfish in there.
Are there?
Don't catfish have those little hair on their mouth?
Or you
Like,
see
not hair, but...
the whiskers?
Hi, Kamal.
Oh yeah, those are catfish. Yeah, they have catfish.
How you doing? Yeah, catfish is in
What
there.
kind of fish are those? The gold.
Goldfish.
Those are goldfish.
Big
There's
ones.
a big one right there.
Yeah, they get really big if
I'm sure those are goldfish.
they got a nice pond, enough room. Yeah, catfish is cute. Thank you, Kamal. How's your day going? We're here with Oscar. Oscar. Hi, Chatty. Baby. You say hi to the fishies? He tried to hop into the pond. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Now come. Come, we're not eating the fish, Oscar. So warm today. I'm here in my shorts and sandals today. The sun is out. It's super warm. Feels like summer today. So we are going for a little walk in nature. Oscar's here too. Somewhere. He's coming. Howdy. How are you doing? Howdy, howdy, y'all. Does that sound weird if a German says howdy? I bet I say that with a weird accent. Hi, Aliska. Seems like it's blocked, but it's not blocked enough for me to walk through. Let's wait for the doggy. He's on his way with his short little legs. Takes a little bit longer. It is really nice weather, you're right. The sky is so blue today. The birds are chirping. I wonder if you're gonna see some hummingbirds. I was very pleasantly surprised. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Baked. Okay, they're coming. I was pleasantly surprised when I came to America that they have hummingbirds in the wild. That's something I've only seen in zoos before. In Germany, we don't really have any fancy birds like that. Our birds are not very colorful. Not weird? Okay, that's good. I'm trying. One weird thing for me to say is y'all. I always made fun of y'all just because it sounds funny to me. Or it is so southern that it was just weird for me to say. And I always said to myself, I'm never going to use the word y'all in a serious context. Just because, I don't know, it just feels wrong for me as a German to say y'all. But now I'm kind of getting used to it. I think it's fun to pronounce. Catty. Hi, baby. Hi. You enjoying your walk? So where's everyone from? Anyone from the States here or from other countries or even from Germany? Nice to meet you too. Thank you. And that's okay if you don't speak English. I also speak German, but I don't know if that would help. I speak Chinese. I don't know if that would help. But other than that, only a little bit of French and Swedish. So that's all I can. I can't speak any Spanish or any other languages than those I just mentioned. Good morning, Tenda. How are you doing? Is it morning where you're from? Here it's almost evening. It's already about to be sunset. Hi, Guitar Days. Well, it's pretty warm today. So I got the sandals out in March. In Germany, I could not do that. In Germany, it would be too cold for sandals in March. But here in Tennessee, the weather is really nice today. Oops, it's a little rocky. It's hard to walk here. Thank you, Kama. Yeah, it's really nice, especially when it's getting spring. I can already see a few leaves coming up on the trees, so it's gonna be really, really beautiful very soon when the trees are green. And there's a nice little creek down here I can show you in a second. We're walking there right now. But yeah, it's very peaceful out here. And I'm sorry I forgot my microphone. I brought my microphone thing, but I forgot that I used it yesterday and I didn't put it back into the case, so I don't have it with me right now. But I hope the wind is not too bad. I'm going to the water. You Indian? We have a lot of people from India here. Indian people are really friendly. I mean, I can't generalize like that. I mean, there's friendly people and not friendly people in every country, but every Indian people, a person I met so far was really, really kind and nice. So I'm a big fan. And I really want to visit India one day. Let's try if we can go down here. Where's the water coming from? From the ground? So there's a hole somewhere? There's a hole somewhere, I guess?
It's an underground stream turning into an
It's an underground stream right there, you think? So the water's coming from underground. Probably here. I think it looks like it's coming from there. And then it's going all the way down here. Oscar's trying to drink. It is really beautiful out here, hi. Oh, almost slipped, Oscar. You're risking your life for a drop of water. Hi, Ayan. We got a lot of people from India right here. I think it's 80% India right now in this chat, if I'm not wrong. The stream goes over here. Look at the sun reflection, so pretty. I love being out here when it rained because the stream gets really big after some rain. And it's very refreshing here in summer. And the stream goes all the way through the forest. It's really beautiful. Yeah, for sure, of course. Indian people are really friendly and have a very interesting culture. I used to do a lot of school projects. I know I talked about that in another live stream before, but when I was a kid I did a lot of projects, or as a teenager, about India, just because I think it's just so fascinating and such a interesting culture. Shatzy! Oh, Oscar, you need help? Come on, let's get up here. Kind of shuts. A little cold plunge. Where does this lead to? Do you know?
No idea.
Let's try it. Looks a little like we're in the desert with those plants here. Spiky. Let's see if they're spiky. Ow, they're hard. I don't want to fall into a bush like this. They got little hair. That's cute. Looks like it's an old bush that has gray hair.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar, don't get spiked. Look at the sun and the water, it's so nice. Oscar, it's spiky. Come on. I don't want you to get hurt in that bush. Hi, Debris. Hallo, hallo. Wie geht's? Any Germans here today, or are we just, I think it's mostly Indian right now. Good evening. Hi, Shuriken. I think we're in the same time zone. So, we're on a little walk today. I'm already out of breath. My stamina is not really where it should be. We're out here with Oscar and the hubby. Oscar just drank from a little stream and he did a little accidental cold plunge. Are you upset? Oh no, you don't like the water, I know. All wet, I know. Poor little Shotzi. Well, good thing it's warm. But yeah, I got the sandals out and the shorts. And the sun is out. But I forgot my microphone, unfortunately. So I hope it's not too bad. It's not really windy today, so I don't think it's going to be a big issue. Oh, it's springtime, guys. The roses are already sprouting. And you can see all the green tips on the trees. In a week or so, it should be a little bit greener. Oh, let's give it 2 weeks. I always make a bet with my husband. We both name a week where we think it's gonna be green. And I don't know who won last year. Hi Oscar, greetings back to California. Sounds good? Okay, very good. Thank you, Beige. Appreciate it. Do I say your name right? Do you say Beige or Bage? In German we would say Bage, but it sounds, I don't know if that's right. Oh, the stream is all the way up here. I've never been to this side of the park. That's nice. It's pretty steep. Look at those roots. I wonder if there's any fish down there. I wish I could go down. But with my sandals, I should probably not try to get down there. How's California doing? Is the weather nice? Is there any crazy fires going on today, or? Those roots are really sturdy. I think I could step on them. Wow. I love water. I could stand here all day long. It's just so calming. Just getting warm. I think California is probably much warmer than Tennessee. Tennessee gets really, really hot in June till August. I can go down here. Nice. But the rest is pretty okay. I just don't like the humidity at all. Is it humid in California, or is it more a continental climate? Although it's partly at the ocean, so it's probably humid, I assume. Isn't that nice? Cotton! Wow! That scared me. You threw a rock or wood in it into the water. Wow, to get me wet. Almost fell. It was slippery at the spot. Hi Marco. We got a friend here from California. Marco lived in California before. He's German like me and moved to America. It's really quiet over here. And at least my husband can throw rocks at me from over here. So rude. He's being very rude the last couple of days. He's onto something. It's about to be his birthday. Maybe it's his birthday month where he gets sassy. I'm just kidding. Wonder what mushrooms are those. Could be turkey tail. Anyone a mushroom expert? I'm talking about normal ones, not other ones. Let's put it back. But yeah, weirdly, I've never been to this side of the creek, which is very surprising. I feel like if I keep going in this direction, I know where it's gonna lead to, but I'm not entirely sure. Isn't that cute? A little hole down here. I love coming here when it's warm. Marco, I forgot my microphone. I actually brought the case, my microphone case, but then I remembered that I used the microphone yesterday at my friend's house, and I left the parts that I need there at their house, I think, and I only brought the case back home with me, so oh well. Shuriken said the sound is good. It's not too windy today, so I think we're good to go. A plunge coming up, right? Step carefully, sister. I'll try. Thank you. I'm trying my best. I probably don't wear the right shoes for something like this right now. Although I like wearing them when I come here, when I plan on going into the water, because it's just easy. I don't have to take off my shoes and my socks. Yeah, and Germans wear sandals all year round. At least some of us. I'm one of those. And I wear socks in my sandals in winter. Not the really like old school sandals, like the old people sandals. I wear those slippers with socks. Let's see if it's muddy over there. It looks a little muddy. Just a good spot to go in with Oscar Schatzi in summer. This would be a good spot for Oscar. Oh, it's muddy. I wonder why it's just muddy over here. Oh, so nice. Oh, people are the worst. Look at this. I'd rather have a pile of poop somewhere instead of having this poop bag there. It's not going to decompose. I'm not great with identifying bracket fungus, I'm afraid. Me neither. I'm good with normal ones, like the ones that you pick and eat. I did that in the Black Forest my whole life. Huge mushroom collector or picker. Like porcini mushrooms and what's it called? Pfifferling. I don't know the English names, to be honest. I have to learn what mushrooms grow here in Tennessee. I really want to learn about mushrooms and plants here. I already added some trees to my tree knowledge that I didn't know before, like hawthorn, all that kind of American trees. Did you fall? Nein. Oh nein, Schatzi, all wet. Baby. Did you put him into the water?
I did.
He did. Poor thing. I knew Oscar would never go in by himself. Well, good thing it's warm. Are you wearing your military helmet? No, I'm not. Not today. Not today. But yeah, next time I'm going to put on the vest. I want to walk into the water, by the way. I just want to see how cold it actually is. Let's do it. Let's find a good spot. I don't want to walk into the stagnant water. And this looks a little slippery. Oh, it is very slippery indeed. Let's go over here. That's not a good thing with my shoes. I can just walk in the water without getting hurt. It's nice. It's not too cold. It's really good right now, actually. Ooh. Got stones in my shoes. Ew, I just stepped into that very stagnant water that was very warm and sandy. Gotta wash it off. Okay, that's better. Let's get back. Was it worth it? I don't know. Now my shoes are all slippery. Oh, probably not worth it, but it felt nice. And if so, the night vision attached. My husband wants to get night vision. Right, Chachi? Don't you want night vision? What did they call it?
Night vision goggles.
No, like the term for it. Didn't you have a name for that?
Just an acronym for NVG.
What?
NVG.
MBG? Oh, NVG.
Night
Okay.
vision goggles.
Oh, look, that's a little bridge here. That tree has been there for a while. That's already part of the ground. And it made a bridge. Natural bridge. But yeah, if it's raining, Colton, please don't make him fall. If it's raining, this is all water. If you guys fall, I'm not going to pay you a vet bill. Or a doctor's bill. Always up to something. Having a husband definitely doesn't lower the blood pressure. You guys scare me. Don't fall. Goofballs. Germans wear black socks with their white sneakers and shorts. That too. There's like different kinds of Germans. There is those Germans that wear like Frankfurt Germans. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, Marco. The more like Adidas tracksuit Germans with those kind of bags strapped around and a hat on and some sandals or sneakers, white sneakers. What you just said with the black socks. But I'm more like a white socks and sandal kind of person. It's just comfy and I don't know, it's just so easy to put on. I just love it. I think I grew up with like that because my dad's always wearing sandals too. And he got his woolen socks that he makes himself. So he's very good with making socks and he can even make sweaters out of wool. So he makes like not crocheting, I forgot the German name, the English name for not crocheting, but knitting. Yeah, he does like to knit socks and sweaters. And he even can make cool patterns. We don't have animals, Kamal. No, we don't really have animals. I mean, we do have animals for sure, but nothing that's dangerous or anything. What animals do you have, Kamal? Where you from? If you go to the forest or the jungle, anything dangerous that you gotta look out for? Here, the most dangerous thing would be a snake, I assume. And we have a lot of squirrels. There's some over there, but they're probably just small for you to see right now. And birds. And I talked about hummingbirds earlier before some of you guys came on. I was very, very pleasantly surprised to see hummingbirds in the wild because for me that's something I only see in zoos. So seeing them in real life made me very excited. So I'm always looking out for hummingbirds and my friends have a hummingbird feeder in their backyard. So sometimes I just sit there and watch them. And every time I see them, I'm like a little child on Christmas. What have you guys been up to today on this beautiful day? I know Marco's been on a walk. He showed us around on a river. Was it a river? Yeah, it wasn't a lake, right? It was a river. At least it looked like a river. And he took us to a park. And he showed us the Pepsi machines. I can't believe we've never been on this side. I can't believe we've never been to this side of the park. Shachi, you having a good walk? Crossing streams on logs is one of life's simple pleasures. I guess with the right shoes, I would probably try to do it, but not with sandals. I know we crossed a few logs over rivers before with Oscar, and Colton was carrying him. It was last year, and we almost fell. It was in winter, so it wasn't ideal, but we made it. I wear Teva and I love them. Yeah, Teva are really good. I had them my entire childhood, or later on too, before my 20s. And then I kind of not wore them again because in my 20s I wasn't considered cool, you know. And yeah, I want to get some new ones eventually, just for hiking. I think that would be good. You're from Nepal, so many animals for jungle. Oh, very cool. What's the most dangerous animal in the jungle that I could meet in Nepal? I had a friend from Nepal a few years ago. We would always stay in contact on Instagram and Facebook, and he posted a lot of pictures there, and I thought it was very beautiful and interesting. I always wanted to go, but I never made it to Nepal. But it's definitely a place where I want to go one day. I know there's beautiful mountains there. Ooh, I love those rocks. Don't end up on the dark side of the park. I hope so. I don't know where this is leading. I've never been here. I feel like it's just like a portal that opened for today. And it hasn't been here before because I've never been here and I explored that park. I felt like I've been everywhere, but apparently I haven't. So I feel like I just stepped into Narnia or something. I love these, by the way. I wonder why they're not called Jesus bugs, because they can walk on water. I think that would be a fitting name for them. For tomorrow, I decided for a recorded stream of historical festival and screen sharing. Oh yeah, you said that. That's a very good idea. I'm looking forward to that stream. I will be working tomorrow, so I will most likely rewatch it instead of watching it live. Depends on how busy the day is gonna be. If I'm just sitting in the office not doing anything, I'll definitely tune in after my yoga class. I'll just have to do some office work. But yeah, I'm excited for my yoga class tomorrow. It's always a good time. I skipped it last week because we had the food room or the food bank day. It's usually on Tuesdays. So whenever we do the food bank, I skip my yoga class and do it the week after. Oh, there are fishies. You see them? Okay, they're gone now. I know they're hiding down there in the dark. I wonder what kind of fish they are. I should record a little video after this, but I don't feel like filming. Oh, throwing. You feel like throwing but not filming. I 100% understand you. I am so bad with filming at the moment. I really enjoy live streams just because I feel like it's more interactive and... Sorry guys, I'm not trying to zoom in and out the entire time. I try to find a good angle. But yeah, sure, I can completely understand. Filming is really... Some days you just don't feel like it, so it will feel forced to some degree, I guess. And I'm in that phase too right now where I don't really feel like filming, but I'm trying to film a little bit tomorrow before I leave for work or after. I want to see where it's going. Let's keep exploring this path. I wonder how far it goes. I like to see in America that they leave the forests to themselves. In Germany, you never see something like this. We have forest workers. So one person is in charge of parts of the forests, and him and his crew, or her and her crew, have to clean up the forest and get rid of wood that's fallen down, or they have to take down trees, for example, that look like this, like hollow trees they would have to get rid of just to so they don't pose a hazard for people when they walk around, so they don't fall when it's stormy. So I kind of like that because it feels pretty safe, but it's like so German, I feel like. Oh, private property. Ooh, okay. Well, I guess we go right. There's private property over there. Yeah, in Germany the forests are very well taken care of, but I feel like it feels way more natural in American forests because they. You wanna go back or? Okay, sure. Just wanna see what's over here. I'll be back. Do you mind walking here or you wanna go back?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I think we'll just leave back on the other side. Okay, we gotta cross here. The path goes this way. Do you think there was beavers over there?
No.
No?
No.
I feel like there could be beavers that built that,
Maybe.
but I don't know. Almost fell. That would have been bad. Funny for you guys, bad for me. Ouch. Got a little bird's nest up there. I really want to learn the bird songs and know what bird is singing the song. I know that with German birds, I learned that when I was a kid or teenager, but now with American birds, I gotta step up my bird game. I will go live when the thunderstorm comes by on Friday, Saturday. Very cool macro. I love thunderstorms. Same Nepal. I also have like that waterfall. Okay, thank you, Kamal. It's a very good idea. And yes, I agree, the waterfall is very clear. I love it. I also like those rocks here in Tennessee. Just a very special look. They're kind of like layered, like chip off. I don't know what kind of rocks those are, that they have that kind of formation. Shuriken, you did a good job recording that one slow motion video. I agree. Like I said, I felt like we were falling forever. That's a very cool slow-mo, that's for sure. I always wondered if you had to AI that or if it was like a real fall, because it just kept going. So yeah, that was really impressive. I'm sorry guys if I'm not really talking much right now. I'm just trying to take in nature right now. Just really nice. Ooh, I see something cool. What is this? What is this, Schatzi? This looks like from the Watchers, from the horror movie that we watched.
Oh, for sure.
Have you seen the Watchers? If yes, this will probably remind you of it. Looks like a little, like an RV, like an upgraded RV with like a window front. That's pretty cool. I wonder who lives there. Never seen that before. Almost looks like a famous architect built that up there. But don't know. Fancy. We got a barn. Wonder what's in there. We gotta cross again. Ooh. Ouch. Do you hear those step shots?
Squirrel.
Oh, squirrel? Okay. I thought there was someone coming. Let's check out that barn. I've never been here. Almost a little scary. I probably should not whisper. I don't need to whisper, but I don't know. It looks like the road is blocked over there. They put those tree trunks there. So let's see. You see those barns a lot in Tennessee. Probably in Georgia and Ohio as well. I guess that's a very southern thing. I think it must be an old tobacco barn. People here hung up tobacco in those barns and then they smoked them for the aroma. They look a little scary, to be honest. Oscar, is it scary? What's your dog sixth sense saying? Borkenkäfer. Yeah, we have Borkenkäfer. It's like a bug that will attack the trees or he will live under the bark and he will make the trees hollow, and then you need to chop them down and burn the wood. So it's a big issue in Germany. I don't know if they're like native to Germany or if they are a pest that got imported, or not imported, but that got to invasive species. That's what I was looking for, that word. English language, hard language. What's in the shed? Don't open it. I don't know if I should go in. Maybe it's haunted. Should I go in? No? You said no? Is it dangerous? Oh. Colton said it's dangerous, so I'm not going in. Scary. You think it could collapse?
That's just, why would you want to try it?
I don't know, you're right. Some things you don't need to try. It looks a little eerie. It's all burnt in there. I mean, I guess it makes sense if they smoked something in there. But it looks a little burnt. I wonder how it's not burning down though. Oh well. Hey G-Money. We're out here checking out an old tobacco barn that we just saw in the woods. It's a little spooky, right? I just tried to walk in, but my husband told me not to go, just to be sure. Some things I don't need to try, I guess. And we saw this cool thing up here. Looks like an old RV or like a trailer that they took out one front and then they made this window front up here. Some people are very creative. Looks like an off-grid person. 100. I can see them. That's funny. Thanks, Marco. Apparently it's a thing on TikTok. I personally don't use TikTok anymore. I used it like a couple years ago. But I spend way too much time on it and I'm not a huge fan of it in general. So I don't have it anymore, but I know that people, when they do live streams there, people can send them those, what are they called? I don't even know what they're called, like emojis kind of thing. And they will have to buy the emojis first, and then when they send them, the person that does the live stream will receive the money from that. So I don't know, it sounds a little odd. So I prefer my good old YouTube. Brown recluse spiders like old barns also. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's one reason why he told me not to go in. Thanks for letting me know, Shuriken, because sometimes I like to explore without thinking twice. And I've seen a black widow spider twice already. So I've seen two. One was at my work, actually. Colton got rid of it, if you know what I mean. Not a big fan of getting rid of spiders, but in this case, we had to because I was worried that Oscar might eventually get in contact with it because I take him to work with me sometimes, and it was like pretty low on the ground. It had a little hole in the wall at the entrance, so I got rid of it, or he got rid of it. And the other one was somewhere on the army base. I don't remember where it was, but yeah, I never seen one before in real life in Germany. We don't have them. We have spiders that have a little cross on their back. We call them cross spiders. I bet there's an English term for them. And they hurt, but they don't really do anything other than hurting. So we don't really have any dangerous spiders or snakes or anything like that. So it's definitely something I have to get used to living here in America. Just kidding, yeah. Old barns are everywhere down here too. Okay, yeah, I was assuming that Atlanta or Georgia must be pretty similar to Tennessee since they're neighbors. I think the Watchers is one we've been meaning to see. That fall was 100% natural for sure. Okay, yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was faked or anything. It just looked like it was like made by some computer. What's it called? CGI. That's how cool it looked like. And yeah, the Watchers, I would probably recommend, I guess. It's not a 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. It's probably like a 7 for me. It was just cool because it talked about a topic that's not very common in movies, more like Irish or British mythology. About, I don't want to spoil anything, so yeah, it's a little bit mythology in there. So I thought that was really cool because I like that kind of stuff. So yeah, would you recommend The Watchers to someone?
Okay.
You liked it?
Yeah, it's okay.
What rating would you give it?
I think it's 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
I said 7 too. So let them go under there, might be spiders. Yeah, he said 7 too, so definitely not bad, but also not the best movie ever. We watched, actually yesterday we tried to have a game night. I feel like we always want to have a game night and then we end up watching a movie together. And that's what happened yesterday. So we watched The Meg, that shark movie, because it's one of the only ones that I haven't seen yet. And it was okay. Sorry, there are people. Still a little weirded out with the whole YouTube thing when other people are around. Guess that's just like the downside of being an introvert. Although it's probably not the only downside, but being introvert and YouTube is not the most ideal pair. But what can you do? But yeah, The Meg was okay. I like shark movies in general. So I feel like shark movies are always a little trashy, except for Jaws 1. But other than that, they always, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good word. Maybe tacky. I think tacky is a good word. A lot of horror movies in general are a little tacky. And it's hard to really spook me with a horror movie. I know we talked about the horror movie topic before. But yeah, there's not many out there that really spook me. Because I like a subtle spookiness. I don't like seeing the monster, especially not immediately. Or yeah, I like the subtleness of horror movies. So it's hard to find a good one that I really recommend. And we watched Nun yesterday. Did we watch Nun 1 or 2 yesterday? 1. Yeah, we watched Nun 1 yesterday, the horror movie, with my friends after the shark movie. Because Colton's a big fan of those, the Conjuring universe. I think it's alright. There's some that are good, some that are okay. Thank you, Kamal. I'm trying. Witch house, yeah. You never know. There's probably zombies. Hopefully not. Well, they're not following us, so I guess we're okay. I've only seen a black widow in the wild once, but I've seen plenty of recluse and was also bitten by one once. No fun. You were bitten by one. So what happens when you get bitten by one? I don't even know. I don't think I could identify them, to be honest. I've seen them in an animal park before, and they had them in a little petri dish, so they kept like super safe in there. Felt a little bit bad for the spider, to be honest, but yeah, it really looked spooky. But I don't think I could identify them, to be honest. Maybe I have to look more into those kind of things. I think that's going to be a good idea for a live stream. I want to have like a live stream, what Marco said, where you can share your screen and then also talk at the same time. I'm trying to set that up one day, and maybe we can look into those kind of animals and look into German animals in comparison. I think that might be fun, because I really love animals and I love watching streams about wildlife and dangers that wildlife holds. So I think that could be cool. But yeah, that's crazy that happened to you, Shuriken. I'm sorry. I hope I'll never get bit by it. Plant fertilizer and aluminum powder. Oh, Marco. Yeah, he's an engineer. He knows all the tricks. Okay. Okay, catch up with me. You tired? Is he being a good boy? Mackenzie loves shark movies. We watched them. Nice. I feel like we'd be good friends. We could watch the shark movies and you could watch the alien movies together. Similar interests for sure. And have some tea with it, most importantly. Oh yeah, I remember talking about tea. I just remember, do you hear the woodpecker? Must be right here. I don't see him though. I remember that tea comment just before I started the live stream. It just popped up on my phone, and I had to laugh because he called it girly tea. But this is exactly what I think about those teas too. So it was good and was fun. I like going there just because of the scenery, and it's just very nice out there. And the food is good. Just with teas, I'm on your side with that when it comes to those girly teas, or calling them girly teas. Just everything that has aroma or any like fruit in it to make the taste more sweet or like better in quotation marks. I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest. But iced in summer on a warm day, nothing wrong with it. I definitely prefer my real teas. Should we go this way? Let's go this way. Marco giving away all the tricks here. Jaws is one of the only classic shark movie. Very much agree. Yep. And I watched the other Jaws, but I think I liked the second one still. But after the second one, it got really old, and I felt like they should have stopped after that one. I think that's a common thing, that the first movie is always good and the second one is kind of mid. Only with Dune, I have to say that Dune 2 was probably one of the best movies I've ever seen. The first one was kind of a lot of build up and I didn't really get into the universe. So I wasn't excited to see the second one. I was just going with Colton because he wanted to see it. And I was like, whatever, I'll go with you and eat some popcorn. But I tried to still be open-minded and give it a chance. And it really blew me off my seat. Not literally, luckily, but it was really good. Especially seeing it in a theater with the RPX theater where the seats are shaking and you really feel the vibration, and sound quality is just amazing. Oh, someone's throwing frisbees right now. We should probably wait. Playing frisbee golf. So let's wait. You're funny, Marco. I just read you guys' comments. Rosemary's Baby is one of my favorites. Autopsy of Jane Doe is good. And the new Nosferatu was good. I can't believe that we missed the new Nosferatu movie because Colton loves his alien movies and Predator movies, and he's also a huge vampire movie fan. So I've probably seen every single vampire movie that's out there. So I can't believe that we missed the Nosferatu movie. I think we knew it was out, but for some reason we just didn't go. I think it was just like a stressful kind of week, so we missed out on that opportunity. But there's definitely some. Would you say it's only worth it to see it in a cinema, or would you also say it's a good movie to watch at home? Because sometimes that's the difference in some movies. Like they're only worth it to see in the cinema, if you know what I mean. And I haven't seen Jane Doe, Autopsy of Jane Doe. I have to watch that one. Brown recluse is usually light brown with a fiddle-shaped marking on its back. Okay, I definitely need to look into pictures. Tri-prism. Oh, okay, bye Marco, sorry I didn't see it. Have a good day. Supper's ready. Oh yeah, you're an hour earlier, or later, not earlier. So it's dinner time for you. Enjoy your dinner. My bite wasn't as bad as it could have been. Systemic rash from it, a large spot on my forearm, super itchy. Several meds. Okay, well, that sounds rough. At least you didn't lose a finger or any limbs. That would be pretty insane. Insane if you did. Ah, cute. There's a little wiener dog over there chasing a squirrel on the leash, luckily, so nothing's gonna happen. But yeah, I hope I will never have an encounter with a brown recluse or another black widow. I can definitely deal with snakes when I see them, but spiders, ugh. Not a fan of both though. Hi Azam. How are you doing? Agreed, I only rarely drink a tea that has something added to it. That elderflower was a notable exception. Yeah, really, I don't mind if it's like ginger, elderberry, something like really natural with no aroma or like a syrup or anything like that is added. I think that's okay, especially when you're feeling sick or if you just want to have something like warming. I think in that case teas are really okay if they have something in it, but not if I want to have like a tea experience where I taste the tea. And people always call everything tea, even though only the tea plant can technically give tea the name. So I feel like people don't know that there's a distinction. Loved both of the new Dune movies. I was a fan of the book. I've never read the book, to be honest. I was a huge reading fan or bookworm in the past, but I feel like I really need to have a couple days off when I really feel like I want to read, because otherwise I always feel like I need to do something else. It's like a waste of time, even though it's definitely not a waste of time. It's definitely an awesome thing to do, and I need to do that more often. You guys will love Nosferatu. It's great to watch at home. My only complaint is that the characters had English accents. You'd have preferred German accents. Me too. I would have preferred it to be fully in German, but I guess English accent is close enough, at least European. Is Nosferatu, is it a German story?
I don't know.
Shuriken, do you know that? You probably do. You sound like you know a lot about Nosferatu. I know my husband wrote the book. He read the book, kind of a little bit of a difference there. I wish he wrote the book, but he didn't. Why didn't he? I feel like he would be good at writing books. I know we talked about it a while ago. He really likes to create his own stories and stuff. So don't judge me for being nerdy or anything. But he was talking about maybe starting a D&D campaign. And I've never done anything like that in my life. So I don't know about it. We might do that sometime. We'll see. Has anyone tried that yet? It'll be my very first time doing D&D. It's very out of my comfort zone, but I feel like you gotta try everything if it's not dangerous. You have nothing to lose. Masala chai is the only tea where I don't mind additives, milk and sugar. And a friend of mine taught me to make Moroccan style mint tea. I love Moroccan mint. I always have a Moroccan mint tea at home, or I grow my own mint and make tea with it. I definitely agree. Mint tea is amazing. And I like masala chai too. Always have a chai at home. So yeah, I think we have a very similar taste. And another tea that I really love is Earl Grey tea. And I know I just said I don't like when they add flavors or like syrups and stuff, but I like the bergamot oil with the black tea. And sometimes they have a little bit of oolong tea in it too. I have like a blend where it's oolong tea. What's the other one? I forgot. Assam tea. Yeah, Assam black tea and bergamot oil. And that with a little bit of milk. Oh, so good. Oh, a groundhog. Hi. Hi, little fella. Nosferatu is a German story, certainly. German retelling of Dracula. Oh, wow. See, I learned something new again. Very cool. I didn't even know that. I thought it was British, actually. Like a Dracula story by a British writer. I did not know that. Very cool. Mackenzie loves D&D. I've yet to play it. Oh, man, why don't we live in the same state? Colton would finally have people he could play with. And then we could all try it together. I would definitely try it. Like I said, I'm really open-minded most of the times. So, but yeah. I just don't know about the whole introvert thing, playing a character. We'll see how that will turn out, but it might be fun. Especially if I play it with my husband, and I'm not shy around him. The friend who taught me to make mint tea is Moroccan, by the way. Oh, very cool. I have a normal mint tea right now. I don't have a Moroccan mint tea anymore, but I have to reorder because it's definitely a difference in the flavor, I feel like. Whew. It's almost a little too warm today because the sun is about to set and it's still so warm outside, so I'm not very excited for summer. I love spring and fall, I guess like most people, but at least it's not humid yet. That's gonna be the worst part about summer, the humidity. I guess Georgia is probably the exact same with the humidity, if not worse, because you're more in the south than I am. The bergamot in Earl Grey is a nice taste. I love citrus. Me too. And it's just like a very I don't know, it's just a distinguished flavor. It's just hard to compare to anything. I think it's just its very own thing. And I remember when I was in Italy on vacation as a, how old was I? I don't know, teenager, and then later on in life I would always see those bergamots on the trees, and they look so cool. They're kind of like those horse apples. Do you know horse apples? You probably have them here in, in America you have horse apples too. They look like green oranges, and they're really big, or grapefruit, more like a grapefruit. I think they're related to grapefruits. I'd be game to try it also, but Mackenzie's the group is all sort of drifted apart. Oh, that's too bad. Maybe you can create a new group. That's what we're trying to do, see if we can get some people to play with us. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't think our friends are very much into it, but maybe we gotta force them. Maybe for his birthday. Oh, that'd be a good idea, actually, because we don't know yet what we want to do for his birthday or what he wants to do. So I think that might be a good reason for him to call everyone together and play D&D. But yeah, we're pretty much done with our walk. My friend told me to use 3 or 4 teaspoons of gunpowder green tea and a good handful of fresh mint. 3 cups of water, boil them in for a few minutes, then add the tea and just leave it. Okay, very cool. I'm gonna try that. Thank you. Ouch, I got bit by something. Mosquitoes are out. Oh no. Yeah, that holly tea I showed you, that Japan holly tea, there's a mint version, so it has like 80% of holly tea in it, and then the rest is mint leaves. And it's all organic and grown in America, I think in Florida. And it is really, really good. That just reminded me of that tea that I like. It's usually what I like to drink when I just got up in the morning, just because of the refreshing taste it has. So I can really recommend you that tea. I can make a post or something in case you would want to order that. But yeah, you should just try it. I think you'll like it. And if not, I think they have those little like tasting things, packages, where it's just like little 5 tea bags or something, and it's really good. And you can re-brew them. You can brew them a couple times. But yeah, I'm back at the car, and I'm gonna go back home and eat some dinner because I'm pretty hungry. And I appreciate everyone hanging out with us today and enjoying nature and the forest. And I wish you all a wonderful start to your week and a beautiful rest of your Monday. And a good night. Guys, have a nice night. Enjoy the stream. Wilderness is always the way to go. I agree. Totally agree. Enjoy your night and have a good dinner or whatever you guys gonna do. See you next time. Bye.